This is truly the land of warriors, Elbaph. Yes, finally, the warriors of Elbaph have shown their fighting style. Moreover, a huge secret was revealed in the latest One Piece chapter. Aren't you curious? Hello, SuperSynth Studio here. One Piece chapter 1144 is titled Warriors Time. The latest One Piece continues the cover story about Yamato's journey around Wano country. Yamato and Tama had defeated the Who's Who gang and successfully freed Minamoto the carpenter and the girls. Tama is now with the crying Minamoto, while Yamato, having retrieved Yasui's sword, speaks with the girls. One Piece 1144 begins with Franky and Ripley arriving at a strange building seemingly constructed from the remains of an ancient giant robot. The top resembles a robot's head, while the entire area is overgrown with wild plants. Franky exclaims, "What is the building? Judging by its appearance, this is definitely something science-related." Ripley laughs, "Ah, I knew you'd be the most interested once you saw this, Cyborg." Franky asks again, "But why is something like this in the land of warriors?" Inside the building, Lilith and Bonnie greet Franky. Bonnie says the interior is incredible. Ripley explains that the ancient robot is said to be over 3,000 years old. Yep, it's clear that Lilith will likely establish her new laboratory here. The scene shifts to Elbaph's forest, where giants are battling a giant skeletal monster, Drager. Brooks sees the monster and jokes, "Could that be a giant version of me? Yo-ho-ho." Meanwhile, in the village, the giants forbid the Straw Hat crew from joining the fight. As they are guests, Karen is also barred from participating. Nami calls Jirul and brings him to an injured giant guard, informing him about intruders in the castle. Jinbai remarks, "If we see anything strange in this world, just assume it's the work of a devil fruit." Jirul then orders the other giants, "Alert the entire country. There are 2 humans who have infiltrated our territory." Brooke interjects, "Wait, given how many weird things are happening, there are probably more than 2 intruders." Nami declares, "I won't forgive anyone who tries to kidnap children." Yusuf volunteers to fight alongside the giants, but his voice trails off as he speaks. Still, Jirul refuses to let them join. The Straw Hats then see Colin loading supplies onto his small ship. Colin says they can sail with him, but only if he's the captain. They accept the offer, and Colin sets sail with Yusuf, Jinbai, Nami, and Brooke. "Let's sail, Colin pirates," he shouts. In the forest, the Holy Knights remain seated at their luxurious dining table. YONKO relaxes, listening to music with headphones labeled TD, while the giant's announcement echoes across the land. "To all giants of the Sun World's land in Elbaph, we have confirmed the presence of humans other than the Straw Hat crew in Oris Castle. They are undoubtedly our enemies. Asterisk." Summers laughs, "Yeah." YONKO's at it again with his post-meal ritual. YONKO replies, "It's not a ritual, just a habit." Summers continues, "Carrying around something you can play anytime isn't a bad idea." "What was that song?" YONKO answers, "New World." Summers teases, "Yeah, so you're dissatisfied with the current state of the world, huh?" Killingham chimes in, "Summers, it's rude to comment on others' preferences." Summers replies, Sorry. But look, the adults are getting serious over there." Yep, New World is Brooks' hit song. What is YONKO thinking? He enjoys listening to New World yet fears Nika, the bringer of change. The scene shifts to Walrus School, where Saul stands before a line of children, holding the shields to block their advance, preventing them from being pierced by Summer's invisible thorns. Saul shouts, "I can't let you go any further." "Come on, Saul, you can do it." Robin and Chopper cheer. Saul continues, "You seem to be following the guidance of this strange cloth, but it leads straight into fire. If you keep going, you'll die. I won't allow that." The first girl stops upon touching a shield, but the second child bumps into her. Both are hit by the invisible thorns and scream in pain. Robin, Chopper, and Saul are shocked. Saul tries pulling the children back with a rope, but suddenly, the monster Fenrir attacks. It seems the beast is guarding the children, ensuring no one can stop them. In the village and forest, the giants finally defeat the giant skeletal monster Drager, but the battle was tough. Suddenly, more monsters appear and attack. Then, in an epic double-page spread at the end of the chapter, the giant warrior pirates arrive in the forest aboard their massive ship, the Great Ironsville Edition. Dory and Broggy instantly obliterate 3 monsters: a dragon, a bearded giant, and a top-hatted monster with a single devastating attack. Hakoku's sovereignty. They roar. The giant warrior pirates cheer. That's the Great Ironsville-style pirate ship. Just wait, monsters of this island, we're coming for you. Skopper stands aboard the ship with the giant warrior pirates. In one hand, he holds an axe. In the other, a bottle of sake. He's ready for battle. Gaban asks Dory and Broggy, "I still don't get why you had to sober up." The forest giants exclaim, "Oh, it's the bosses." "No, it's the giant warrior pirates." Broggy says, "Sorry we're late. We hated to do it, but we had to puke up all the sake." Dory adds, "We'll handle these monsters. You take care of the kids." The forest giants shout, "What, you saying the mountain eater? That ship is invincible." Gaban smirks, "Foo-foo." One Piece 1144 ends with the editor's note. In the critical moment, the left hand of the Pirate King finally appears. Finally, Elbaf's strongest make their move. There's no way the **3 Holy Knights ** can stand against ** all of Elbaf's giants. The giant warrior pirates, Skopper Gaban, and the Yonkou Straw Hat Pirates combine. ***. It seems the full squad of Holy Knights will appear in Elbaf, but if the Straw Hats defeat them all, what's the Revolutionary Army even doing? Slacking off, huh? The appearance of the 3,000-year-old ancient giant robot ** is also a major highlight this chapter. Yes, it's fascinating and directly confirming that the First World's destruction occurred 3,000 years ago. And in every era, there's a Nika and an ancient robot. Nika had his ancient robot, Joy Boy had Emeth, and now Luffy. Will Franky become his robotic companion? It's very suspicious why Franky is the first to see this 3,000-year-old robot. And if you've noticed, Franky's current wanted poster features the Thousand Sunny. Could Franky eventually merge with the Thousand Sunny and become Emeth 3.0? Interesting. Additionally, Luffy will undoubtedly awaken the 3,000-year-old ancient robot. This will likely show a flashback between the robot and the first sun god Nika from Elbaph, giving us a glimpse of the Great War that destroyed the First World.